Hi, this is Jane Seymour, and you're watching New You.
So I was just hearing you were in the Nutcracker before. Can you tell me about that experience?
I was in the Nutcracker when I was 13 years old. I was at school at the Arts Educational Trust in London, and I think I was a Polichinelle, or Ginger, one of the children. And I also was a fighting cavalry mouse. It means a mouse on horseback. And I narrowly missed playing Clara.
Oh, wow.
I was just praying, but I just grew too big at the last minute. In those days, Clara was played by a little girl. And, but I was at Arts Educational, and I think a year or so later I danced with the Kirov at Covent Garden in Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty with the famous prima ballerina Makarova, who she ran away from the ballet and from Russia. She defected straight after the show.
Wow.
So that's pretty exciting.
What a story,
Yeah.
definitely.
I've been involved with ballet ever since, to some degree. Ben Stevenson, who ran Houston Ballet and now runs Ballet Texas, is a very close friend of mine, and he was my mentor. In fact, I think I was one of the first dancers that he choreographed with when I was in dance school.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
So we're still very close friends.
Wonderful. Now tell me about this particular event, what it means to you and your involvement with it.
Well, no, I'm just here to support it. American Ballet Theatre is, extraordinary, and I'm very excited to see what they're going to do tonight. And you don't get to go to the ballet. At least I don't get to go to the ballet very often when I'm in LA.
You're so busy, exactly, but it's great to have that opportunity. Now, I see you're wearing the open heart necklace and
The open heart bracelet and the open heart earrings. Yes.
and the open heart earrings. Now, I've seen a million commercials. It's the holiday season. It's super popular. Can you tell me what you think it is? I mean, it's been popular for so many years now. What is it that people love about the open heart design?
Well, first of all, a lot of people just like the shape. And I think people love hearts, but this is something unique. And for me, this is two hearts that are open that connect. So it's almost like two dancing hearts. And the idea is that if your heart is open, love will find its way into your life. If you close off your heart, you'll just suffer in silence. So it's really, there's a big message behind it about when you go through a challenge in life, that if you can accept what's happened and reach out and open your heart, reach out, you will always find someone worse off than you. And by helping someone else, you'll have purpose. And once you have purpose, love will come into your life and solutions to your problems. And it was really very much the message that my mother gave me. And a lot of people say to me, how do you manage to get through some really tough things in your life? Why do you manage to get through it? And I said, it's pretty simple. If you keep your heart open, you can accept, you can forgive, you can move forward, you can grow from it. And so it's a sort of subliminal message. So I don't know how much people understand the big message, but we also have a foundation. We raise money for charities where people have been through an enormous challenge and use that as an opportunity to help other people. So it's kind of a big message.
Fantastic. It's a great message. Now, lastly, what about what health advice would you have for young people? Would you tell your younger self, millennials?
I think you have to remember that this is like a car, and so it's got to be well looked after, It does need to be fed. It does not need drugs or excessive alcohol or cigarette. It does not to be overfed or underfed. I think if you want to live a healthy life, you have to pay attention to what you do to your body. I think exercise is important, but a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm going to do ballet." Well, classical ballet is only for people that were built with the right body for classical ballet. Otherwise, you end up like me, and you end up being an actress instead, because your knees give out. You have no natural turnout, and your legs don't go up by your ears. It doesn't matter how hard you try. But no, I think it's really important to not just think about yourself too. I think it's very important to find a purpose in life and a passion. The two P's.